Hello everyone, today I would like to solve a problem of drawing a sailboat when we have a certain number. So let me explain the algorithm before starting. The number should be even and the height should be our given number, and the body is 3 lines. So the first line is our number, the second one is our number minus 2, and the third one is our number minus 4 stars. So as we can our mast is so the height of our mast is our given number, and the sail is the maximal width of the sail is our number minus 1 divided by 2, and it starts from the point n minus 2. So we have only two rows that are not connected with the sail. This is only for odd numbers, because the end of the mast is at the middle of the body. So if we give an even number, I'll just make it an odd number. And so by the way, we have one space here, and this will be seen in our code. So let's start. As I said, we create a function, a sailboat, that takes as an argument our given number, if n is even number, we shall make it an odd number, that is before even number. So in this function sailboat we have 4 functions, and the fourth one, which is and let's start with the fourth one, which is the function for body, and by the way, it's the easiest one. This f4 function takes as an argument n, our given n, and it takes as an argument the variable original. It will not take any value in the f4, because we assign to the original our number n, just to keep it unchangeable, just to have it in a certain variable. Then we have the function for spaces, because as we can see, here we have 0 spaces, whereas here we have 1 space, and here we have 2 spaces. So actually here the ghash function is the function for spaces. It takes as an argument n, and it takes as an argument sp, which is our spaces. For convenience, we assign to sp the empty string, and then our termination case is when n is greater or equal to original, and it returns sp, and it should assign to sp space plus this our function with the argument that is greater by 2, and this function should return our sp. So why n2? Because we'll see it here. So for the first one, we see that n is equal to original, so that's why we don't have any space here. Then let's see the body function, which is the function for stars. It takes as an argument our given number, and it has a star it is a variable star. For convenience, we assign it to star this empty string, and our termination point is when n is smaller or equal to is less or equal to 0, and at that point it will return an empty string. So we assign to star we assign to the variable star star plus body n minus 1. So it will continue to concatenate stars until n is smaller or equal to 0, and in this case, if we have n11, it will have star will eventually come to 11 stars. But we have actually 3 lines, so that's why we call a new function that which is print function, and it takes as an argument n. Because we have only 3 lines, if we do if the termination point will be original minus 4, because for example, in this case 11 minus 4 will be 7. If n is less than 7, it will just go out of the function, return an empty string. So we need to draw to the console the spaces concatenated with stars. For example, in the first case we have no space concatenated with stars, and we have only stars. And so then, as we can see here, the difference is 2 stars. So that's why we call the function with the argument n minus 2. And because of this, now we can understand why I call g hash n plus 2. Because if we do n minus 2, it comes to here. It is not. This is not true. So that's why it's assigned to sp and space and plus, and we do plus n plus 2, plus g hash n plus 2, and then it becomes equal to original, and it goes out. And this is in the second row. And then if we do it continues until n is continues once more until n is smaller than original minus 4, namely in this case 7, and in this case it will be our n will become n minus 4, and that's why for the third row we will have 3 spaces, and the termination point will be here. So we have 3 spaces. No, sorry. We have 1 minute. We have 2 spaces because this is equal. For n minus 4, it is true for n minus 4, and it is true for n minus 2. For n, it is not. No, it will not work. It will go out. We draw to console g hash n plus body n, which is concatenation of spaces and stars for every row. For here we have 0, here we have 1, and here we have 2 spaces. And here we have 11 stars, here we have 9 stars, and here we have 7 stars for the number 11. We will put this so our function f4 should return the function print, which is because actually the function that prints these stars is the function print, and we put it in brackets with the argument n, and we later will put this function f4 in the end. Now let's stop for this. This is the part for body. I will continue in the next video.